Hello, welcome to Saturday Afternoon Adventures. I'm Robot Spacer, and I am turning the music down a little bit more. Unsecret Crush is joining us from the other room today. Hello, Culinary, Efton, and Phallus. Great to see you all. Prediction on how many deaths? Excuse me. Quite a few. We still have a lot of desert to explore, and I still don't know how to do that without dying a lot. However, I do have a good strategy which I think will help me find anything we're missing there in a somewhat minimal amount of time. David Alexander, hello? Alright, I'm supposed to be doing laundry now. I mean, you don't have to. That's your choice. What else did I want to mention? We have a long list of things to do. We have a prince that has lost his fiancée with long blonde hair. We also have, excuse me, Cedric, you're in the way. We also have this willow tree is also missing a fiancé, but it sounds like a different one. Her fiance was sent to a faraway land, allegedly, and then she was turned into a willow tree. Interestingly, Unsecret Crush noticed that this seems to be the same tune that is playing when you first see the prince sitting on a log looking sad.
I'm not convinced that these are two different fiancé situations.
My theory is that they are two different fiancé situations, but perhaps they can be resolved together somehow.
Oh, like they're not going to find their original fiancés, but perhaps you don't need your old fiancé?
Perhaps.
Why marry a beautiful princess when you could marry a beautiful tree?
She so wouldn't. Hello, Conga Line Monkey. Good to see you. We also have Graham is very interested in a marionette that a gnome child has. Don't know why we want that, but might be of interest. We got lots of things to potentially spend money on. Fortune teller we need a gold coin for. We have some things we can buy in shops in town that all seem to require money, or at least something worthwhile to trade. We have a temple door in the desert that we need to get in. It seems like we need a staff from the bandits to get through there. We did solve the dog harassing the ants, which is good. Using a stick we found near the bees. Hopefully that is the correct item to use there. And then big one here, we've encountered a cat running after and catching a rat, which I have no definitive evidence for, but I believe it is important we prevent that or stop it somehow, and it's been suggested by some people who remember this game better than I am correct in that. To be honest, I think Graham just enjoys stealing toys from kids. You could be right. So the desert, like I said, I think I have an idea for how to map that out a little more efficiently than just kind of wandering. I'll explain that more when we get there. And then I also, I should back up a little. I was trying to solve this flickering problem I've noticed that I think is somehow related to the Mac emulator I'm using and OBS. I don't see a flicker on screen, but occasionally OBS will capture a flicker where just the top left corner of the screen is present and the rest is black. Anyways, I spent way too much time trying to fix that minor issue, and I made no progress, unfortunately, but I did come up with a plan for the desert, and I happened to notice a particular barrel in town, and I thought, that's interesting. I don't think I ever clicked on that. So while I was testing stuff, I was careful to not try anything I hadn't already tried on stream, but I figured since I already noticed it, I might as well click on it and see what's there. And there is indeed something very interesting there. So I don't know what to do with the item in the barrel, but I'm confident it's related and will help us with our cat problem. I think that's everything I wanted to mention before we get into it, so let's go. Oh, another thing is, I'm not sure if I loaded up the right save here. Okay, so we have the boot. I think this is correct. I just wanted to double check. Because I know I backed up a little bit and overwrote some saves. Okay, so the dog isn't here and we have the boot. So that suggests we are in the correct timeline. And the stick is gone. So we clearly have used the stick to get rid of the dog. Also, I was just thinking, the dog kind of runs off into the desert, huh? I hope that dog's okay. I'm not sure if that dog is definitively any of the other dogs we have encountered. There's a dog in the inn here, and there's another one in town. Oh, might be a mistake to come through here right now. Dog got rebirted. I hope not. Oh, yeah. So here is this problem we ran into last week that we were trying to solve. I shouldn't have come through this screen. So let's back up again. I think 13 ants is the save we want. Yep. This should be a safe path. Okay, so here's this barrel I happen to notice. Let's see what's in there. Inside the barrel, Graham sees an old fish. Graham leans into the barrel and removes, the smelly old fish. So, we have a fish now. And as we all know, cats love fish. Perhaps even more than rats? I hope so. Let's take a look at this smelly old fish. Whew, this smelly old fish is disgusting. Time to murder. Time to murder? Are we gonna murder? I hope we're not gonna murder anyone. Free fish, exactly. I should do another save here. 14 fish, get. So again, I have no idea what we need to do with this fish. I also don't know if we need to do something before that little scene happens. Got item. I also noticed it's interesting that you have a cat in here. I don't know if this is the same cat. It looks like it might be. But it spends a lot of time looking at this barrel, and I can't help but wonder if that was like some sort of intentional, subtle hint. Cat is too lazy to care about my fish. Throw fish at Cedric. That's a good idea. Cedric doesn't need anything at the moment. Oh, I also forgot to mention, we have an exciting new gamer's desk. If you've watched our streams previously, you may have heard us discuss our previous desk, which was there's this certain desk available from IKEA that is kind of a crafting desk. At least that's how we used it. It seemed like it's kind of designed for that. It's a very narrow thing that's got two sides that flip up, and then there's these kind of legs that come out diagonally to support the sides. It's technically a dining table. Interesting. I guess that makes sense. It's designed for use, somewhere where you need something really compact that can, get out of the way. But yeah, we originally got it to be a sewing table, and ended up in this room, and we just used it for our streaming setup because that's what we had. But now we have a proper desk, which is a more normal desk size. It's not nearly as deep, and it's a little bit wider. And most importantly, if I lean over to think hard about a puzzle, it doesn't make a bad creaking noise anymore, which is wonderful. And also, it just is a little more convenient. I have more room for things. I can reach my computer better if I need to. All kinds of good stuff. I can't help but wonder if I need to back up more to do something. At my age, there's creaking regardless of what I use. Well, sure. I think my normal creaks aren't quite loud enough to get picked up by the microphone. I hope not. So as I've mentioned last week, I believe if we help that rat, then the rat might come out of this this hole in the wall here and help us out of this particular situation. But this is sort of a guess based on memory. I'm trying to think of what else we could do with this fish. Could we give the fish to the snake? That'll help us out. That won't scare the snake away. I don't want to scare it. I want to feed it, so leave me alone. Snakes and fish are friends. Is that a fact? Good to know. Maybe this gnome wants a fish. Gnome does not take charity. What about the kid? Too bashful. Okay, I tried. Basing this off Genshin lore, I see. Let's see if this weeping willow is interested in the fish. Too distraught to care about any of Graham's possessions. Okay. Ants don't want my fish. I'm guessing the bees don't want my fish either. Oh! 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 I am Queen Beatrice, kind sir. I wish to thank you ever so much for saving our hive from the claws of that horrible bear. In return, I offer you a luscious honeycomb from our hive. Please feel free to retrieve one. I promise my bees won't harm you. It may come in handy on your travels. I hope that was the right use of our fish. I feel good about it. Let's get a honeycomb. Graham reaches a hand into the beehive and retrieves a very sticky chunk of honeycomb. Wrapping it in a protective piece of cloth, he then pockets it. Unsecret Crush asks, can you read Queen Beatrice a little more sensually? I'll do my best at the next opportunity if we have one. The bees don't have much to say. I don't remember if Queen Beatrice makes a return later. Hope so. Okay, let's take a look at this honeycomb. Honey drips at the edges of the honeycomb chunk. She has a comb hither voice. Very good. Honeycomb. Let's look at our list of problems. I don't know how a honeycomb is going to help us. This game's kind of hard, huh? I feel like we've had very few puzzles that make sense so far. Like I feel like most of the stuff I'm doing is like a weird butterfly effect sort of situation where I have to just like figure out the right actions so that something I actually want will happen to me later. I'm gonna do another save here, and now we got our honeycomb. Is this the game that decided to switch off of typing commands? Yes, this is, I believe, the first game where they used the icon-based actions. Nobody wants my honeycomb in there. Maybe I can trade the honeycomb for a sled or a cloak. Ah, geez, there's that. Interesting. I was actually able to interact there. Yeah, I don't know if this is a situation where I need to do something right there, but the fact that I could makes me think maybe I do. Combine honeycomb with shoe. No. Can we set a sticky trap? I said that as a joke, but now I'm wondering, I don't think the boot is the right solution. I know I think I tried that last week. It doesn't seem right to me. The honeycomb is also a cuckoo clock. We don't have a lot of time to interact here. Okay. So it wouldn't let me use my honeycomb on it, at least. It makes very little sense to me that anyone in town would care about my honeycomb, but I guess I figure we might as well give it a shot. It's also possible, like, that bear, I assume, does not show up until you have the fish. So, you know, maybe now that we have a honeycomb, something else different will happen. The honeycomb does not even begin to cover the cost of the material of this lovely cloak. The toy maker wouldn't find that suitable for his business, and the little girl is just too busy playing with her doll. I wish I could skip through this dialogue, but I cannot. I've seen that conversation multiple times already. Y'all want a honeycomb? What about this dog? Do snakes like honey? They're not scared of it. Maybe I should explore the desert. Did I try this already? I can't remember if I let the cat get the rat in my current save, so let's back up before that could have happened. I think I'm gonna explore the desert a little more while I ponder this food-based puzzle. So this is the map I made previously. And I think I am going to start over. I meant to grab a pencil. And Secret Crush, if you happen to be listening and have a moment, if you could bring me a pencil, that would be really great. So
somewhere in the house, or do you just need any pencil?
Any pencil.
Okay. can't get back in that corner without touching the microphone.
So I'm just gonna do a large grid.
Nice comfort grip mechanical pencil, but this hospital pencil will have to do.
Okay, that works. Thank you. So, like I said, I did a little exploring of the desert, and I still don't fully understand how it works, but like the main thing I ran into last week was we found this oasis. And also interestingly, I tried going from the screen we're at now directly to the temple, and you are able to do that without stopping at the oasis. So I feel like the first time I tried that, I must have wandered along these screens a little bit before I went out this way or something. But you can go directly there from here. So that's useful. And then the other thing I found was that if I followed this path, I could get to this oasis. Like, that seemed to be consistent. But then leaving the temple, like, I could get to the skeleton, and then I could eventually get to the oasis, but like the skeleton and the oasis didn't seem like they were in the same place relative to each other as they were coming from this direction. So my feeling is that if you start at a certain point and you follow a specific path to find something, then you can consistently like take that same path from the same starting point. And then the other thing is that a way we can kind of map things out, like I started from here, like this is our starting point. Fortune teller. So what I experimented with was starting from here and then go straight down. And then I would go one over and then go straight down. Go two over and then go straight down. So basically I'm kind of going through the furthest possible distances we can go. And then finding anything that's in that area we can get to. So it's kind of a drawn out process, but it seemed to be relatively effective and didn't take too long, especially cranked up to the highest speed here. So I'm gonna do that again, and we'll see what we can map out here. And I'm pretty sure we always encounter a scorpion. Yeah, on this screen. I forgot to switch back. There we go. So this time we'll go one over. And then we'll go straight down. Here now. I'm gonna try to remember to keep my pencil on the screen we're currently at. I always want to move it before, but then I lose track of where we are. Okay, I think we can go 2 more screens once we see that text. No, 3. Or, no, this is probably it. Yeah, okay. So. Here. Very curious how long it's going to take me to find everything we need to find in this desert. At least we have this lovely music to accompany us throughout our journey. So relaxing. Not stressful at all. So I think this is... He doesn't die until he gets to this specific spot of the screen. So one thing I didn't mention was when I was experimenting with this off stream, I did find one thing in the desert which was useful but not super interesting, which there's a well, and I think it's actually in this area down here, and I just realized that if I start down here I could go a little further south. So just for the sake of figuring out exactly where that is. I feel like this will get me there. Don't remember how many squares over I went. Oh no, that was weird. Oh no. Huh. Oh no. Something's kind of messed up here. I am going to try restarting the game. Yeah, things are going great. Okay, that seems better. Cedric and the top of Graham's head are no longer permanently stuck in the corner. Alright, they're my friends now, so I can walk right up here. Huh? It's good to know. Okay, so now I'm starting here. I'm going to go over 2 squares and then south. I feel like that'll get me to where the well is. Is this it or am I wrong? Oh, I'm wrong. Oh no, it happened again. Graham needs that hydrate command badly. Huh, it's weird that it keeps happening when I restore from this save. Is it... Okay. Here. No? There it is. Okay. I believe that was... this screen here. So my thought is I'm going to do kind of, whoops, color-coded paths. To keep track of different routes we can take. So let's get some water. Life-giving water, nectar of the gods. Graham can now feel renewal flowing through him. Let's do another save here. Is this different than when I saved through here? Okay, no. I don't remember what number I was on. 16. Overwrite our apparently cursed save. So now... Also, I think I am going to ask one question, which is... if anyone happens to know, like, obviously this is a way to explore the desert. If there is a more efficient way to do it, that I am missing, just say yes. If you just have to kind of make your way through it the hard way, then graphing and mapping. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. Like, just given, you know, last week I showed that map I made when I first played through. Given I made that complicated map, I'm sure I never found an easier way to do it. All right. Oh, that person fall down? Desert party, yeah. With disgust, Graham looks at a drunken bandit lying face down in the desert sand, completely passed out. The campfire, all but forgotten, has been reduced to a pile of glowing embers. I guess Graham's just not a fan of drinking? Like, geez. A large clay jar full of water stands by the campfire. That sounds good. I imagine we're pretty thirsty. Nectar of the gods. Graham's moral righteousness strikes again. Indeed. Did I look at this fire? All but forgotten. Okay. Doesn't seem to be any activity going on within the smaller tent. Overhearing loud music and laughter from within the larger tent, Graham guesses the bandits must be celebrating their latest plunder. Let's see if we can go in here. Oh, now we're talking. Snoring loudly upon a beautiful carpet, Graham spies a sleeping bandit. A long staff at the back of the tent catches Graham's interest. I am very interested in that staff, indeed. I feel like there's a good chance of waking this person up. Taking care to be very quiet, Graham reaches out and takes the staff into his possession. Oh, who are you, a spy? Stab. That wasn't a very smart move. I had a feeling that would probably happen, but I was curious what would happen if I, didn't make any particular effort to walk around him. A tense situation, indeed. Okay, we'll be more careful. There we go. Did I save before or after I had water? So we have our staff now. I think we can get into that temple? Can we rob this guy? We can! Phew! Holding his nose against the drunken bandit's pungent odor, Graham searches him but doesn't find anything of importance. He was prepared to rob him, but nothing good on him, so... I'm also curious. I feel like this is a bad idea, but I want to see what happens if we go in here. An intruder! Did we just get punched out that time? Couldn't tell. So the other thing I'm wondering is, can we steal a horse? Disturbing the horses would be very unwise at this time. You know what else would be unwise, Graham? Is walking through the desert on foot and dying in the desert. I like to think Graham is whispering, "We are not so different, you and I," to the bandit as he tries to rob him. Oh no, I just realized I did not mark, where exactly the tent square is. I'm just gonna draw this one in pencil since I'm not super confident about it. So I think what I'm gonna try now is, like, the temple's somewhere around up here, so I'm hoping we can get directly there from here, like if we just go north and then east. So we'll give that a shot. Oop. Nope, I'm trying to click up there. I just want to walk. Oh. Oh! What? Huh. That's interesting. I wasn't even trying to go back in there. But this is the copy protection scheme that is included in the floppy disk version. Let's see. My physical copy of the manual has been returned to the stinky home from which it came, my airtight bin of water damaged boxes. But I do have a little cheat sheet here. I don't really need to do this, but just for kicks, we'll give it a shot. Because I didn't want to go in the tent anyway. B? E? Is this working? That one is D, I think? And then G. Okay, we got it. Whew. Yeah, I was not able to solve the black flickering thing, unfortunately. Sorry about that. Hopefully it's not too bothersome. Oh! Honestly, didn't expect to find an oasis so easily. Yeah, I don't really know what it is. I feel like it's just some weirdness happening between the OBS capture and the Mac emulator. Interestingly, when I was experimenting with things, I noticed it happens even in ScumVM if I'm using if I have the emulator running. At least I think that was what was going on there. There are some major improvements coming to Mac screen capture in OBS, so I figured since I spent a long time trying to make sense of it and couldn't make any progress, I'll cross my fingers and see if that upcoming change helps at all. Okay, so now we should definitely be able to make it to the temple. Okay. Should be close. There it is. Okay. So, let's do another save here. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get a drink of water first. Hopefully I don't regret. Okay. Let's see if we can get in this temple now. Oh, we should take a look at our staff. The jeweled staff is obviously the work of an expert craftsman. I just noticed that you can use the hand in the inventory. So, like, I could stick my finger in a pie, for example. I can't seem to interact with any of these objects, but I assume that will be important at some point. That's interesting. Okay. Open sesame. Oh no, the staff broke! One-time use, I guess. Oh! So we got a very fancy looking, the exit doors of, oh shit! Oh no! Cheer up, Graham. At least you can practice your game of tiddlywinks. I guess we gotta be quick in there. I was kind of taken in the sights. There's a thing here we can clearly interact with, and it doesn't look like there's anything else in here that's separate from the background. So I think I'm just going to try to grab that and run. The animation of the staff breaking is pretty hilarious. Okay. Grab. Quickly, Graham grabs the old brass bottle and book it. Whew, that was close. Quick, pick up the broken staff. Staff is broken and is of no use anymore. Okay. Let's check out our bottle here. This is an old tarnished brass bottle. So we have completed that item on our to-do list. I am not 100% certain, but I think we've probably done everything in the desert we need to do now. There was an oasis over here somewhere that was near the skeleton that was on our original map. And we found a boot next to that skeleton. And then we have now completed the temple. So I feel pretty good about that. Have another drink of water before we go. I should do another save too. What's our score up to? 36. Not a lot. But we're getting there. So we should be able to safely just go straight east here till we get to the fortune teller. Not 100% sure I'm on the right square here. Okay, there we go. Well, there you are. I was starting to get concerned. Don't worry about me, Cedric. I'm used to this kind of thing. Okay. I'm just going to rewrite right over that save. So we now have a honeycomb, a brass bottle, and a shoe. Don't know what to do with any of those. Yeah, I did notice I was flipping off the camera. I apologize. I was just pointing with my middle finger. Yeah, I really don't know what to do with any of that. The brass... Like, it's hard not to think of a connection with Aladdin, right? We have this Cave of Wonders, you could say. We got a bottle or lamp. Freedom at last. Now you spend the next 500 years in that bottle. Oh no! Shouldn't keep things bottled up inside, Graham. I wasn't sure what would happen there, but I didn't think it would be an insta-death. Okay, so... this is basically a weapon, right? Like, if we give this to somebody and get them to rub it, then we can get rid of them, basically. I assume that's what we want to do with it? I'm gonna try using it on these bandits. Y'all want some treasure? No. Does the dog want it? No. Okay. Just out of curiosity. I figured. I thought maybe they would, you know, take the bottle from me and do something with it. But it was a long shot. I guess, once again, just kind of out of curiosity, I'm gonna... Oh, that's bad news. I'm gonna see if we can shop around our new treasure here. Give it to Cedric's master. I think he's on vacation. Last time we talked to him, he was like, please get out of my home. I'm going to leave now. And then he locked the door. You want a cool lamp? Not valuable enough. What is... How much does this cost? Just says let me know if you want to buy it. Doesn't no hint at the cost. All we know is if we offer something for it, he'll tell us if that's enough or not. Kind of a weird way to do business, but... There's that witch in the forest, but she just like straight up zaps us on sight, so that doesn't seem useful there. I don't think anything we have makes sense there. Let's look at our wand. We haven't done that in a while. Doesn't seem to have any vitality left in it. Can we... Okay. The wand just fizzles and dies. I keep clicking on that when I mean to go in the inventory and vice versa. Old lady doesn't want my lamp. Nobody wants my anything. Also, I gotta remember, the cat got the rat. I need to back up at some point. I think. I feel confident about that. Can the snake rub the lamp? Won't scare the snake away. Do y'all want a lamp? No. It's wild that like I keep doing things, but none of the things I've accomplished have made me feel any less stuck. Surely there is more than one rat. Perhaps. The ants got me. Let's see if this guy will accept a brass lamp instead of a gold coin. It's not a gold coin. Unacceptable. Okay. Does Cedric want the lamp? No. There are not nearly enough guideposts to what you should be doing. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna go in here again just to see if things happen any differently this time. I don't really expect it, but it's funny, this game becomes more enjoyable on replay. Not if you wait 30 years between replaying it. Yeah, zapped instantly. And we do have this little door in a tree here that we probably need to do something with, but I'm not sure we have anything useful there. Have you watched the Vine Sauce audio swap of King's Quest V? I have no idea what that sentence could even mean. I'm gonna, yeah. I'm just gonna click some random stuff. So, the reason I click the honeycomb on the hay pile, I know there's a golden needle we need to find at some point. I'm pretty sure the needle ends up being in this haystack. I think the ants help us find it. So my thought was, you know, ants like sweet things, so maybe we toss the honeycomb in the hay pile and the ants will come get a golden needle. But we have no reason to find a golden needle at this point. I've never heard of such a thing. Graham has not. So, you know, it's probably not a puzzle we can solve yet, I imagine. Let's take another look at my list here. Marionette, the two folks trying to find their fiance. We got the fortune teller needs a gold coin, and the cat/rat situation. There's a Twitch streamer, Vinsauce Rev Scarecrow, that figured out if you play King's Quest V with a different CD version loaded, the audio files get all mixed up and is hilarious. I think it's called King's Quit. Interesting. Have you become a friend of ants in this timeline? Yes, I have. We have ant friends, we have bee friends. So we have all kinds of small creature friends. We got our honeycomb from the bees. The ants have not done anything for us yet, but they have offered to help us if we need it. The ants aren't interested in my honeycomb. See if they can do anything with any of my other items. No. Let's talk to Cedric. There's nothing to the west but endless desert. Not that helpful, Cedric. I was curious because I still have to. Yeah. We dealt with the ants in this timeline with the stick that we found near the tree that the bees are in. So we still have our boot. I believe that was the correct way to deal with that situation. Hopefully. I feel like I could use a hint, but don't give me one yet. I'm trying to think if I have a specific question or anything. If I tried talking to the bees now that they're my friends. I don't think I did, but yeah, they don't have much to say. Can we get another honeycomb? Graham has already taken a honeycomb. It wouldn't be wise to antagonize the now friendly bees. I think that makes sense. Sometimes you gotta try things. Let me ask this, without giving me a hint yet. Who in chat thinks they could offer me a subtle hint to help point me in the right direction at this point? I don't want to just like ask any of y'all, because then you know I might get multiple hints at once and then have more information than I need at this point. So just let me know if you think you have a good subtle hint you could give me, and then I'll pick one of you. Okay, Kongalan Monkey, please give me that hint. There's a current solution to the problem in front of the bakehouse. Okay, thank you. That is extremely helpful. So let's back up again and think about this. I'm trying to think if it's something I can solve. I swear that flashing is happening even more right now. If this is something I need to solve directly, like is this something I need to do, like intervene while it is happening, or is it something I need to solve indirectly, like, you know, on a different screen before? I'm not asking for a hint there. I'm just kind of thinking out loud and trying to decide how to approach this. I can't really think of... May or may not have things you need to win or lose the game, maybe, unless you don't. Let's... It's kind of experimenting right now. I don't know with what. I guess one thing I'm trying to figure out is that this cat? It looks like it's, you know, more or less the same color. But this cat is also described as being lazy, like... It doesn't seem like it could... The rat will remember this. Use honeycomb with boots. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. This is tough. Kind of thinking about what all I have to work with here. Um, I have another question. Just want to. I think that I need to do something before I see the cat chasing the rat. Is that correct? Any of y'all can answer that. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Kind of. Ooh, interesting. Vague question, vague answer. That's fair. That's fair. I really cannot think of anything. Oh, thank you, good sir. You saved my life. My children and I will never forget your kindness. Maybe someday I will be able to return the favor. Oh, I hear my children calling. Goodbye until we meet again. So, don't throw shoes at animals, first of all. Also, I thought I had tried that. Thank you for those bits. Appreciate it. We did not die this time. I really need to come up with some variation on bits alerts. But that's the one I have for now. Okay, so let's save. I really didn't think that was the solution. And also, of course, you know, because there was an alternate solution to our other boot-related puzzle, I can't help but wonder if this was the right solution. Boot is the answer to all problems. That's true. We do know Roberta hates cats, so maybe that is the right solution. So, I think we're going to find out if my theory / remembering was correct on the basement situation here. Oh, okay, there we go. Gentlemen, please excuse me. I didn't mean to interrupt your... The inn's full, ain't got no more rooms. Hey boss, this guy looks like a real troublemaker. What do you want me to do with him? Rub him out. By which they apparently mean knock me out and stick me in the basement. Struggle as he might, Graham cannot escape his bonds. Yes! Thank you, friend. I told you I'd repay your kindness when you saved me from that horrible cat. Good luck, friend. Also, I believe this rat is one of the characters voiced by Roberta Williams in the voiced version. Graham stoops down and picks up the sturdy rope from the stone floor. Could come in handy. A good strong rope is a handy item to have. Is that all we're down here for, is to get some rope? Because if so, this is a wild way to get some rope. Graham has unceremoniously found himself in the country inn's dusty, dirty cellar. There's another barrel. Always check your barrels. Can we get this torch? This other barrel. I feel like there's not anything else to do here. In the corner of the cellar, Graham notices a large rat hole. Alright, let's see if we can get out. A rusty lock secures the door, preventing Graham from leaving the cellar. Oh. Oh. Here I thought this was a situation where we could get out from the inside. Can we go in the rat hole? Fishless barrels are kind of worthless, though. Yeah. But you never know when there might be a fish in the barrel. So you think you know how to get that rope without endangering your own life. I mean, if I could have unlocked the door, I'd be good. So, oh, this was a joke. Okay, I did not understand your joke. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm going to take a little break and think about this current conundrum. We'll be back in just a few minutes. Oh, also, I got myself a new button here. I'm gonna try to do this thing. Basically, it's gonna run an ad for y'all while I'm on break. And as far as, like, honestly, Twitch ads are very confusing. They don't do a great job of explaining how I as a streamer should deal with them. But as far as I understand, if I run an ad while I'm on a break, y'all don't miss anything, and then new people coming in will not see an ad when they start up the stream. So, it makes it a little easier for new folks to come in and discover the stream. So we'll try that, and we'll see how it goes, and, back in a few. I just saw Val's comment. Yeah, I think Val really one-upped your joke there. Hate that I have to get kidnapped whenever I need rope. I still don't know how to deal with this. I have no ideas. But it did occur to me that we can try dealing with the cat problem, but not getting stuck in the basement just yet. I mean, there's been multiple things where we've done something and it seemed to have an effect on some other, made something else happen. So, maybe this is that kind of situation. Mine would have played better if I was in the room to say it. Yeah, I understand. I also had the thought that maybe I should be attempting to use my magic wand on more things. Like, I'm trying to remember exactly what. In the beginning of the game, when you have the option to skip the introduction animation, it points out that you should check your inventory if you do. Or something like that. And then Crispin says something about the wand to the effect of, like, we need to, like, it needs to get to know us, or we need to, like, take care of it. I don't know. I'm just wondering if we need to, like, attempt to occasionally use this wand in order for it to eventually start working for us. I don't know if that's anything, but it was a thought I had. Also, this log really has me puzzled. Oh. I can walk up behind it. Can I push it? Not interesting enough to bother with. Can I put a honeycomb on it? No. If I don't ever do anything with that log, I'm going to be very disappointed. It looks like it's ready to animate, basically. Can we fill our bottle with tears? No. Try giving this guy the bottle, right? Yeah. It's frustrating that I continue to be so stuck. I almost feel like I might need another hint. I'm trying to think if I might have anything. There was a rock in here. A rock creature, rather. Where did my map go? Do rock creatures like honey? I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Let's do it. So that was off in this direction. Oh, yeah. I should have seen that coming. I thought, it's just a couple screens. I'll probably be able to get over there without getting zapped. I was not right. Okay. I think I have a hint that can set things in motion. Okay. Let's have it. I'm ready. I would love to get things in motion. Like when I'm playing these games on my own, I would be happy to take lots of time and experiment with literally every possible thing I could try and stuff, but just for a stream, it can get really repetitive and tedious. What all did you take from the bandit's temple? All I got from the temple was this bottle. Or genie lamp, if you prefer. Did I miss something there? Again? Oh, come on. Should obviously be saving more often when I go through here. Or was that question the hint itself? Should I just be thinking about the bottle more? Sorry, I bumped something and clicked out. Look closer in the temple. Okay, we will go back to the temple. Thank you. Not that far back. Okay, this should be our save right before we went in the temple. Oh, there's something on the ground here. Gold coin. So we have a specific use for a gold coin. Thank you for that hint. I think it probably would have taken me a very long time before I went back and looked around here again. Let's try that again without dying. The thing I'm thinking about right now is, do I only have time to grab one item from here? It kind of seems like I don't have much time. Maybe the bottle is a red herring and I don't need to worry about it. Or maybe I'm just not being fast enough. Let's see if I can grab both. Oh, okay. Nope, nope. Cheese it. Whew, that was really close. Yeah, I think the points chime plays for the bottle. But that doesn't necessarily mean we need it. Graham almost became part of the masonry. Indeed. Okay, so let's write over our brass bottle safe. Okay, so now we can talk to the fortune teller. There's a shiny gold coin. Although, I am curious if anyone else would accept the gold coin. Oh, I didn't drink. I didn't have any water when I came out of there. I guess at this point we'll just see if we make it. I have a feeling I'm not going to make it. I'm so close, though. Okay, I think we're good. All right. It's fortune time. You may see Madame Mushka now. Interesting. I thought this kind of message was just going to be for the intro. I guess we got a significant cutscene here. This cartoon contains material that may be necessary for information or clues to complete this game. Please be sure to check your inventory if you decide to skip. Obviously, we're going to watch it. So you're here to see Madame Mushka? No? Well, come closer. Sit down. I will tell your fortune. Already I can tell that you are on a quest of great urgency. We will see that we can find out for you. Look, King Graham, look into the crystal ball. Look, Mananan, look what I have for you. Take a good look at what you did to my brother, Alexander. Because of you, he's doomed to spend the rest of his days as a cat, and there's nothing I can do about it. But you can do something about it. Since you're the one that did this to him, you're the only one who can turn him back again, back to the wizard Mananan. Alexander, says Graham. I don't know how, Mordak. I'm not a wizard. I just happened to stumble across some magic spells and accidentally turned him into a cat. Wasn't quite accidental. I didn't mean it. Please believe me, Mordak. I don't know how to turn him back into a wizard. I believe that is true. You're holding out on me, little man. You're taking advantage of my good nature, but not for long. If I don't get a change of tune from you soon, I'll feed your family to the cat, starting with your dear mother. Remember what I said. I'll only give you a little more time to decide before your family becomes cat food. That is all, but I can see that your mission is very dangerous indeed. I will give you something to help you. Here, wear this. It is a magic amulet. It will protect you against all but the most powerful magic. Good luck, King Graham. Be careful. That Mordak is a bad one. Thank you, Madam Mushka. All right. That was both informative and helpful. Catching up on chat here. Why Alexander so little? Okay. Do another save. So now we have this amulet. The amulet is attached to a soft leather thong? I gotta say, I've never heard the word thong used to describe like a necklace. Sexy amulet. So like, okay. The magic amulet begins to glow softly as Graham slips it over his head. He then carefully tucks the amulet into the front of his tunic, hiding it from sight. Okay. I don't necessarily know if we want to just always be wearing that, but it seems like the right thing to do, so. Yeah, obviously it's not the current modern meaning. I just, you know, had heard it used differently. Oh, the ants. I think the word must originally refer to any thin strap, and then Cisco made it horny. Yeah. Somebody made it horny. Was that surely that song didn't invent the word thong, right? Surely it was used to describe underwear before that. So, how is this amulet? Can it protect us against snakes? Let's do amulet experiments. Oh, yeah. Guided popular consciousness for sure. I'm just curious if this amulet is useful for any of our present concerns. My guess is it's more of a thing that's going to come in handy later. But let's experiment, why not? If I've learned nothing else in this game, it's that you need to experiment a little. Oh, yeah. That's true. I am familiar with the flip-flop usage of thongs. Oh, right. We backed up, so I haven't helped the mouse yet. Forgot about that. So we should do that before we... I have my honeycomb, right? I'm just trying to remember if there's anything else we lost by backing up. All right, here we go again. I'm not positive, but I feel like both times there, like it did the points chime and started him throwing the shoe before I even clicked. Is that correct? Do I just need to like have it equipped? I think the stick and the boot end up being interchangeable to solve the puzzles. That's interesting. So I could use the stick here if I had used the boot earlier. That's very interesting. Okay. Do another save. Yeah, I can write over that. That's fine. One time this game shows mercy. So, I'm just thinking about what I could do in town here. Basically, the things I remember about the town area here. I know I need that cloak. I know I need that sled. Eventually, I know those are items I don't really need until I get past the snake. But I assume I'm either purchasing or trading there. I don't remember what, if anything, we do with the shoemaker. They just tell me about how they don't have any shoes right now. I guess I'll pop in these stores just to see if anything's going on. Oh! The witch. The amulet will probably protect me from the witch. That makes sense. So I hope I'm not wrong. Be nice for something in this game to feel logical for once. All right, let's try that forest again. Hopefully we can get somewhere. Okay. To Graham's great relief, it appears that the witch's magic has been stopped by the amulet he was wearing, just as Madame Mushka claimed it would. She's mad. What are you doing in my forest, young man? Don't you know you're trespassing? Oh, I didn't know this was a private forest. Do you own it? Of course I own it. It's mine. And what did you do with my magic? I don't think you need to know. Now tell me something. How does one leave this terrible forest? I'll never tell. I'm afraid you're stuck, dearie. Now you're my prisoner. We'll see about that. Yes, won't we? Okay. So, we're safe from immediate death now. Let's see if we can talk to her again. The ugly old hag mumbles and mutters to herself, but refuses to indulge in any further conversation with Graham. Okay. Bye. Oh, you're just gonna follow me around? So here we've got this rock creature. A large rock-like creature blocks further passage to the west. Can we talk? No. Does it like honeycomb? No. Does it want my cursed bottle? No. Okay. I still want to catch a frog. I guess I can't do that. Let's see if she says anything different here. Nope. Can I? Okay. I cannot simply push the rock creature out of the way. Let's see if I can go in the witch's house. Or is she gonna block my path? Maybe, maybe she would like my lamp bottle. What's this? Ah, freedom at last. Now you spend the next 500 years in that bottle. Good, that old witch won't be seen here for a long time. But now, how to get out of this dreadful forest? Okay, we are making progress now. Feels good. Let's check out this house. Oh no! The door to the witch's house has an enchantment on it and can't be opened. Use Crispin's wand to break the spell. Just love that copy protection. Let's see, get out my symbols here. So we have, looks like a T. And a J, W, and L. Oh no! Huh. T. I'm sure that's right. There is a small... Oh, I see. There's two that look like this next one. Z is extremely similar. I'll try that. And then L. Oh. And V looks really similar. What the heck? At least it lets me try again instead of just like quitting the game. This is tricky because I don't know which ones I'm getting wrong. Okay. I was worried I was going to have to go dig out my actual manual to get past this. Okay, let's do a save in here. In the witch's house. Graham sees an intricate trunk tucked under a large crack in the wall, which seems to serve as a window. The old witch's house has been crudely fashioned from an old tree trunk and salvaged stone. It has a cold, creepy feeling to it, and Graham would just as soon leave. I assume that trunk is the main thing of interest here, but I'm gonna... An interesting incense burner hangs from a protruding tree branch. Occasionally, from within it, a tiny glint winks. Ah. What's this? Why, it's a little key. I'm guessing that opens this trunk? It's a tiny brass key. Oh, an intricate spinning wheel is tucked away in the trunk. I'm not gonna, prick my finger on this, am I? Reaching a hand into the trunk, Graham retrieves the small spinning wheel. Okay. Oh, that key might be for the tiny door in the tree. This appears to be a small, intricately constructed spinning wheel. I'm trying to think, if that's possibly just an item the witch stole from somebody. I remember the witch came up once because the prince thought the witch had something to do with his fiancée disappearing. I can't remember if anyone else mentioned the witch. When you're scared of a spinning wheel, you've played a lot of Sierra games. Okay. So I went the wrong way, but we can go this way around. Right, we still have to get out of the forest, so that's a problem we need to solve. Crude little door built into the trunk of a large twisted tree catches Graham's attention. Oh. I didn't even click anywhere near this edge. He just kind of walked off it on its own. Let's do another save here. Well, let's try opening it normally first. Graham tugs at the door in the tree but finds it securely locked. That's what I thought. Graham finds that the little key fits perfectly in this lock. A little golden heart has been placed inside the crude door of the twisted old tree. Interesting. Reaching a hand into the open door of the tree, Graham extracts the little golden heart. That little chime that played sounded a bit like the Willow Trees song. Dang it. The small heart is made of pure gold. There we go. Those eyes back there, always there? Huh. Peering curiously at him through the heavy foliage of the dark forest, Graham notices several pairs of bright, blinking eyes. Hello, who's there? I say, who's there? Please help me. Please? Oh, never mind. Y'all like honeycomb? The small creatures, whoever they are, don't seem to be interested in it. Don't want the heart. I'm just going to try giving anything I have to these creatures. Can I use my magic wand on them? Fizzles and dies. I still have the key. That's interesting. Y'all want some pie? No. No answer. I don't know why I keep trying to catch a frog. The frog's got to be here for some reason, right? Are they just here for ambiance? Brighten up the camera here a little. It's getting dark out. I think the toads are former adventurers. That does make sense. But like it seems notable that they went to the trouble to have them hopping all around as opposed to, you know, just have some frog noises in the background or whatever. I do not have a lot of ideas here. Which seems to be a recurring theme. Trunk is now empty. Doesn't really seem like there's anything else to do in there. Strange plants and animals inhabit this dark and dreary place, while thin rays of sunlight barely break the surface of the forest's thick foliage. Large rock-like creature blocks further passage to the west. Bright blinking eyes. Seems to Graham that there is an unusually large number of toads in this forest. Ribbit. It appears that whomever is watching Graham is unwilling to indulge in conversation. Huh, it's interesting that we got different dialogue that... Graham can see the eyes, but he can't quite reach them. Let's ask for not a hint, but do I have what I need to get out of this forest right now? I currently have brass key, pie, golden heart, spinning wheel, honeycomb, amulet, and my wand. Not yet. Okay, so I made a mistake by coming here. Okay. Oh, okay. You didn't make a mistake. Okay. So, what I need is somewhere in the forest then. I tried using all my items on the eyes. I can't seem to use anything on this rock creature. Can I feed a honeycomb to these plants? No. That's not what I meant. Just trying to see if I could go over there. It doesn't look like it. Unfortunately, Graham is all thumbs when it comes to operating a spinning wheel. I don't know if clicking an item on Graham is the same as using... I guess it's different. It's different than using the hand on the item in the inventory, which is interesting. I'm just trying to find anything I might have missed, like something I could interact with, or an item. But I'm really not seeing much. Lots of mention of the eerie sounds and eyes around me. Told me that there's nothing else in the tree here. Spewing hot steam and flames, a deep crevasse surrounds the strange little house. Crude, misshapen structure, which seems to be some sort of house, sits forlornly, surrounded by a hot, deep crevasse. I'm doing a lot of wandering here, so crevasse. Conga line monkey, if you can think of another hint to guide me in the right direction, I think that would be useful at this point. I'm in the right room. Okay, so I'm missing something in here. It looks like there's some stairs going up back here, but I don't know if that's anything I can do. Oh, okay. Okay. I can't use the stairs. For a second there I was like, oh, I can use the stairs. But maybe not? Incense burner is now empty. Can I put the key back? Oh, there's a drawer here. Aha! That sounds useful. A small pouch is tucked away in the drawer. Graham reaches into the drawer and removes the leather pouch. Nice. What do we got here? Small leather pouch is drawn tightly closed. I'm gonna save before I do anything with that. Yeah, let's write over that one. It's fine. Let's see. Upon opening the leather pouch, Graham discovers 3 sparkling emeralds. Interesting. The trio of sparkling emeralds dazzle the eyes. I hope these eyes like emeralds. Interesting. It appears that whomever is watching Graham is unwilling to indulge in conversation. Well, they do like emeralds, though. Trat just missed him. Okay, so am I supposed to be grabbing when he comes out here? This is after I got the emeralds, right? Yeah. Okay. I don't think I have a chance to do anything there. I've been thinking for a long time. I've randomly clicked the honeycomb on things many times, thinking maybe I need to make a sticky trap out of it, but I didn't really think it would ever work. Squeezing the honeycomb as hard as he can, Graham causes the honey to drip out of it and onto the ground, creating a little puddle of honey at his feet. Now that all that's left of the honeycomb is a piece of beeswax, which Graham pockets. Okay, wonderful. I love the way he like sticks his hands out every time. He's like, oh, not close enough. All right, we got him now. Please let go of me, I beg of you. Why should I do that? What will you do for me? I'll show you the way out of the forest if you let me go. How do I know I can trust you? I give you my word, an elf never breaks his word. Well, it's against my better judgment, but okay. Move over, Rocky, you're in our way. Aw, look! Aw, sorry. We're free! Okay. Just want to make sure I can't pick up my honey. Follow me in here. I should do another quick save. This game's really driving home that Graham is not a great person. Oh, another cutscene. You really don't want a pocket full of loose honey. I mean, I don't, but Graham might. In here, just picture 50 of those things waiting for you in that hole. And Graham would finally get what he deserves. I suppose he's gotten what he deserves many, many times over. All right. Oh, boy. Over here, I've got something for you. Why are you giving me things? I mean, I did give him a bunch of emeralds at least. Shoes. I'll never take anything without giving in return. For your generosity and giving me those exquisite emeralds, I give you my finest pair of shoes. May they help you in your quest. Follow that passage. That's the way out of the dark forest. Thank you very much for all your help, and I'm sure I'll be able to find use for these fine shoes. We know for a fact that he will steal your emeralds if given the chance. Silver, hello. Hope you are doing well tonight. We are doing pretty good now. There's where that log finally moves. Thank you. Oh, I'm glad to see you're okay. I was beginning to worry. You're right not to want to venture into that dark forest, Cedric. I thought I'd never get out of there alive. We are doing pretty good now, I think. I'm definitely feeling better. We've made a significant amount of progress. We helped the rat not get caught by the cat. We helped the bees with a little bear problem. We just went through the dark forest and got out of there alive. What else have we done? Oh, we finally got in the temple and got a couple things out of there. We got our fortune told. We've learned that Mordak is threatening to murder Graham's family unless Alexander will change Mananan back into a human. It's completely unfair they give you multiple solutions to the dog. Conga Line Monkey thought that perhaps the solutions are interchangeable, that if you use the shoe with the dog, that you can use the stick with the cat, but I have no information on whether that is true. But yeah, I feel like things are starting to fall into place here. We've done more and more things that should eventually help us progress. Knowing Sierra, it's different in different versions. That is also entirely possible. Let's do a save here. 29 freedom. And let's check our inventory. So we have a spinning wheel, a golden heart, which I noticed played a snippet of a tune that seemed a little familiar. We have some beeswax now. Graham carries a softened lump of beeswax. We have these lovely shoes. This is the finest pair of shoes Graham has ever seen, although a bit small for his feet. So let's see if we can do something with this heart. My heart, you found it! Hey! I don't need this old thing anymore. Look at me, I'm a princess again. Herbert! Alicia! Okay, so they were, where have you been all this time, my love? Oh, darling, just take me home. I'll tell you on the way. I thought these were perhaps two separate couples that had lost a fiance, mostly because the Willow said that her fiance had been taken far away somewhere. I don't know if that was wrong or if he just eventually found his way back or what. But that's two problems solved. Still have marionettes. Oh, we got the fortune teller. And we've dealt with our cat/rat problem. So marionette is the only thing on this list that we have not found a solution for yet. Bending down, Graham picks the harp up off the ground and takes it with him. There's a small harp of beautifully carved mahogany. I have splinters everywhere. The prince only talked about how hot his fiancée was, not how long he'd been searching. Yes, that's true. He was kind of vague. So 84 points out of 260. We're getting there. I don't know why, but I thought the gnome might want a harp. Spinning wheel. Where did you get this? I thought I'd lost it. Oh, is it yours? I found it in the old witch's house in the dark forest. So that's where it got to. The old hag took it, eh? You know, this ain't no ordinary spinning wheel. It's not? What's so special about it? Why, this spinning wheel can spin straw into gold, that's what, except you gotta know how to use it. I doubt even the witch could figure that out. Thank ye for bringing it back to me. Wait, not so fast. How about that marionette? Don't you think that the price of the spinning wheel is worth at least twice that of the puppet? I'd love to have it. Yeah, I guess so. Boy, give me that there marionette to the man back there. I'll make you a new one. Well, that's good. Come on, boy, let's go gather up some wood for a new puppet. Like, he doesn't even have a use for this marionette. And he's like, can I have your grandkid's marionette? His favorite toy, the only thing he plays with all day long? But at least he'll get a replacement eventually. Can we sneak in this gnome's house while he's gone? Okay. What about the window? Graham attempts to open the little window, but finds it bolted shut. Graham really wants this kid's stuff, yeah. That harp looks more like a lyre. Graham, oh right, my family is about to be eaten by a cat. You know, he's got a lot of important things to take care of. He'll get there eventually. So, we now have the marionette, which I think we do have a reasonable use for. We have a toy maker, and it's kind of been suggested whenever we try to give something to the toy maker that if we want to trade, you know, we need to give him a toy. So I'm guessing we can trade the marionette for the sled. We have the shoes, the finest pair of shoes we've ever seen. I'm guessing that will help out the shoemaker couple, since they don't have any shoes to sell. I don't know how that will benefit us, but it seems like a good bet. And then I'm not sure. Harp. Beeswax. It seems like we don't really have anything to offer the tailor at this point, but I guess we can experiment. Who knows? Every time I see your layout, I launch that Win98 VMware VM to try and figure out how I want to do the layout for Quest for Glory 5. Hot Dog Man in the background looks like he's whispering secrets to the Question Hound. Oh, yeah, he does. Enhance, please. I wonder what kind of secrets is he sharing? Maybe he's got an idea about how to solve our cloak problem. How do we get that cloak? Maybe he's just talking about how bad I am at this game. Alright, let's start with the toy maker, since that seems like our clearest win. Hot dog secrets. Okay. What was my last save? Okay, let's do another one. Did we look at this? The craftsmanship of the marionette is superb. Okay, it's lunchtime. Where did you get this wonderful marionette? The craftsmanship is excellent. Well, I don't know if you'll believe me or not, but I got it from a little gnome. I must have it. Can I buy it from you? Actually, you may have it, if you'll give me the sled in trade. Why, of course, but I must tell you, I think I'm getting the better deal. I can always make another sled, but finding another marionette of this quality? I don't know. So, can I have the sled? Yes, yes, take it. It's yours. Thank you very much. I think I'll find the sled very useful. Oh. I might have clicked through a line of dialogue there. There's a small, well-crafted sled. I thought Graham was going to want the kid for it. Yeah, at least we're not taking this kid's doll, right? Okay, I need another quick break, so I'm gonna go do that, and then we'll come back and continue in a few minutes. Okay, I'm sorry for torturing you with town music. It's you again, is it? We still don't have any shoes for sale. Well, I've got great news for you. What have we here? Mama, take those shoes from the young man. Let me see them. These are the finest pair of shoes I've ever seen. The leather is soft and pliable, yet sturdy. The craftsmanship of the shoes are superb, and Mama, look at the solid gold buckle. Well, I could retire with the sale of these shoes. Then the shoes are yours. I don't think I could find any use for them. You're a godsend, young man. How can we ever repay you? You don't need to repay me. Just knowing I helped you is enough for me. Well, it ain't much, but it's all I've got to give. Here, take my cobbler's hammer. Perhaps you can find a use for it. Since I'll be retiring, I won't need it anymore, thanks to you. Why, thank you. A hammer could come in mighty useful on my journey. Take care, young man. We'll never forget this. That's right, son. We'll finally be able to retire in comfort. You'll be in our hearts from now on. Come on, Mama. Let's go home. Let's celebrate our good fortune. There they go. Sounds good, Conga Line Monkey. Thank you for all your helpful hints. I appreciate it. And enjoy your dinner and have a good night. Good luck with the local economy. So we have a little hammer. The cobbler would normally use this small hammer to make shoes. I wonder a little bit if we could destroy a rusty lock with that hammer. What kind of shoes are these that you can retire from selling them? Yeah, like, and also who are you gonna sell these amazing shoes for at a price so outrageous you could retire from it? I give you financial freedom to retire, you give me a hammer. Thanks, I guess. Would you trade a hammer for the cloak? I should say before I do goofy things. Not suitable for his business. Okay, I tried. Sled? Also not suitable. Beeswax? No. Harp / lyre? What do we do with the lyre? Harp. Oh, we also have this pouch. It's empty now, but it's interesting that we have it still. And the key. I'm assuming the key we will never use again, but the pouch could potentially be useful. Okay. That guy in the background has sure been trying on different clothes for a long time. I'm feeling good here. I feel like we gotta be close to getting out of this town. Like, I still don't know how we deal with the snake. But we're starting to run out of things to do in this area that we have access to. Also, I was talking about this during break, and Unsecret Crush was wondering aloud if the snake will just go away when we have done everything else we need, which honestly seems possible. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I'm gonna try to get captured again and see if that hammer can help me get out of the inn's basement. It seems worth a shot. Idiocracy, hello. Good to see you. Thank you. Yeah, we the maps. This one is very nice. I'm very happy with this one. But this one turned into a little bit of a mess, and then our desert map turned extremely utilitarian because that was a complicated situation. This is my alternate desert map, which didn't seem quite right. Honestly, I don't think I'll ever understand what's going on with that desert. It's complicated. Do you have a spare bridle for the snake? That's a good solution. Unfortunately, I do not. Yeah, the graphical leap from 4 to 5 is quite significant. Like in this one, we have hand-painted backgrounds that were drawn and painted and then scanned in. Oh no, whatever will we do? They did like rotoscoped animation and stuff. Told you I'd repay your kindness when you saved me from that horrible cat. Good luck, friend. Goodbye, rat friend. Let's take our ropes. And let's hope we can do something about this lock. This looks promising. Using the cobbler's hammer, Graham pounds on the rusty lock until it breaks apart. Problem solved. Thanks, Roberta Rat. Oh. Okay. Interesting. I'm gonna save. I honestly thought that would take us directly outside. From the outside, there's a locked door on the side of the building that seems like it could be, you know, a door that goes down to a cellar. But it seems we're inside the inn now. What can we do here? At the back of the room, Graham spies a large kitchen cupboard. Graham looks around the inn's kitchen and finds it rather sparse and untidy. I assume if we make the wrong move here, we could end up murdered. Looking around to see if there's anything else of interest. Is your gaming time, both on-stream and off-stream, made up of almost exclusively older games, or have you also interspersed modern games in the past couple of years? I have not played a lot of these older games in a very long time, basically since they came out. I do occasionally play older games, but usually not quite going back to this era. I play a lot of... I enjoy games that have kind of adventuring elements. I play a fair bit of RPGs. I've been playing Unsecret Crush plays Genshin Impact and also streams that, and I've been playing that a fair bit lately. There's not really adventuring there, but like just the exploration aspect of that game is something I really enjoy. Also along those lines, but even more enjoyable to me, Breath of the Wild. Play games like Uncharted series, you know, again, you have like, it kind of feels like, you know, very indirect, but like kind of, like I can see a path there from this type of game to a game like Uncharted, like, you know, they've, you know, put in shooting and jumping and stuff like that to make it appeal to today's gaming audience, but I feel like there's still a similar like there's a feeling of exploration and some occasional puzzles to solve and stuff like that. Very much looking forward to playing Horizon Forbidden West this weekend. So I like a lot of different stuff, but that gives you kind of an idea. Always curious how much Twitch streamers divide their gaming time between retro and modern. Yeah. And I have occasionally played some newer games on stream also. Like I have Tuesday, which I call Spooky Tuesday, so I've been trying to keep kind of a horror theme there. And then Saturdays, I've been calling Saturday Afternoon Adventures, so I'm trying to play different like adventure games on Saturdays. So I started playing 2 different long older series, but I'm eventually we'll come back to some more modern games that fit within those themes. Sorry, I'm just catching up on chat here. Horizon Forbidden West has the most realistically rendered hands I've ever seen in a game. That's interesting. Let's see if we can open this cupboard. Inside the cupboard, Graham sees a large, juicy leg of lamb. Interesting. Reaching into the open cupboard, Graham pulls out the savory leg of lamb. The heck am I going to do that? Links are blocked in chat. If you have a link you'd like to share, you can whisper it to me or Unsecret Crush. Normally, Unsecret Crush is the way to go there because she's usually or often hanging out in the background and just hanging out and doing mod stuff. But right now she's making our dinner, so she might be occupied at the moment. So either one or... you can also, we have a Discord, if you are interested in sharing things there, you are free to do so. Unsecret Crush is AFK at the moment. So there's our answer there. What are we going to do with this leg of lamb? Large mouth-watering leg of lamb. I'm just trying to think of any problem we have that could be solved with a leg of lamb. And I did just think of something we haven't encountered yet. I think that's slightly better than the ham Graham got in King's Quest 2. We have 2 directions we can go here. I don't think there's anything else. That we can do in here? I'm not seeing anything else. Let's try going this way. Okay. This seems bad. We gotta plan our next job, you guys. Hey, how did you get out of the cellar? I think this is bad news. This time, rub them out for good. That wasn't a very smart move. Okay, so, don't go to the right. Back to the inn. Grab that lamb, excuse me. Alright, let's go the other way. Will that take us outside? Okay. We've unlocked the door. And now we're outside. Wonderful. What now? I'm just gonna do another wander around the map here, and oh, ha ha ha! Not seeing the tamborine's owner, Graham bends down and rescues it from the ground. I think I know what we can do with that tambourine. It is an ordinary tambourine. So like I was saying, I'm just going to go through all the screens in this area and consider if there's anything that seems like something we need to do. I am going to go ahead and write down, before I was not bothering to write down the things we need to do in town, but since we're, well, let's write down haystack, because I still think we need to do something there. I don't know exactly how that plays out. And then we also have the cloak from the tailor. Maybe the tailor would like this leg of lamb? Probably not. Oh, that's okay. Well, I clicked down here. I guess he was just like, well, this door is in the way, so I'll go in it. We're putting together a band. That's nothing to do there. We're pretty much done with the forest. Let's go back here. We've solved the prince's problems. Still can't get in this cellar. Is Crispin home yet? Oh! Oh, okay. So in this save, I had not gone back into Crispin's house. He's just like, don't waste your time here. Get out of here. I got an emergency. I'm leaving. Bye. And then the door is locked. Okay. So I think we might have a solution to our snake problem here, but I'm not going to do that quite yet. So I've mentioned before, the haystack. I'm pretty sure there's a golden needle in there. And the tailor would perhaps be interested in a golden needle. I've been thinking that, you know, something will eventually happen to help us realize that we're looking for a golden needle, but I wonder if I was mistaken on that. But how do we, like I said before, I feel pretty sure that that's the thing that the ants will help us with. tailor, an aristocratic-looking man, attends solicitously to Graham as he looks at the wares in the tailor shop. Corner of the shop, draped casually over a tailor's form, Graham sees a thick fur-lined cloak. Employee of the tailor, a friendly, good-looking young man, caters hopelessly to a disagreeable customer in the back dressing room. Busy tailor shop bustles with activity as Graham looks around with interest at all the tailor's wares. The rude customer doesn't care to talk to Graham. Young man is too busy with another customer to be bothered by Graham. And this guy is just focused on sales and we don't want to talk to him. Okay. Maybe you can use the ants like Ant-Man, swarm them and attack the tailor and steal his needles. That's an interesting theory. I know I've tried this before. Graham watches with surprise as a contingent of ants marches into the haystack and begins to swarm through it. I'm glad to see there was a way that we could be of help to you. Look here, we found a golden needle in the haystack. I'd like to present it to you. Perhaps you can find a use for it. Why, thank you, King Antony. I'm honored. Good luck in your travels, King Graham, and be careful. I'm so sure I tried clicking on that after we helped the ants. It was very soon after. I'm curious if I'm mistaken or if something else has to happen before that works. But we have our golden needle. This is a large golden needle. This game is wild. Okay, so we've solved the haystack, and I think we're about to solve our cloak/tailor problem. And then we can get the heck out of here. Okay. I sure hope you're interested in this. My golden needle, wherever did you find it? It was found in the haystack by the inn. By the inn? Oh yes, I remember visiting there not long ago. Vulgar man, that innkeeper. He has no scruples at all. Well, I'm glad to see you've got your golden needle back. I wonder, could you possibly see fit to give me that wonderful cloak in exchange for it? The cloak? Well, why not? It's yours for the price of a golden needle. Thank you, kind sir. I'm sure it will help me in my travels. I'm sure it will. Good luck. Au revoir. All right. It's snake time, y'all. Yes, yes, you don't like that. We did it. Now we just have to do the rest of the game. Watch out. Indeed. Oh. So. Frightened by the noisy tambourine, the snake reluctantly slithers away. There's a great little animation, like some little, like, there's just some little pixels around the snake's head that kind of look like, you know, beads of sweat, like, oh crap. Beautiful. A few hours later, oh my gosh, we've been climbing. Graham begins to shiver at the sudden drop in temperature. Oh, Graham, buddy, put your cloak on. Graham dons his cloak for warmth in the snowy mountains. Okay, and as much as I want to continue, now that we've finally gotten past that dang snake, I think it's time to wrap up for the day. Let's see. Good progress. Basically in all new territory now, and got some nice chill tunes here. It's very nice. So, thanks y'all for hanging out. Let's see, let's try this new button I made. Hey, look at that. I don't have to type schedule anymore. I can just press a button. So we will continue a week from today. On Monday, on Secret Crush, we'll be back for more Genshin Impact, and I'll be hanging out with her for that. She's been doing the current event stuff in there, which has been interesting. And on Tuesday, I will be starting Gabriel Knight 3. Let me see if I can remember. Blood of the Sacred, Blood of the Damned? I believe that is the correct subtitle. Very excited for that. It's a 3D game. Interestingly, I believe I came across the tidbit that this was the last adventure game that Sierra published. So I've got that up and running in good old Windows XP, and we'll get started on that Tuesday. I've never played it. I know a little bit about the infamous disguise puzzle, but other than that, it's going to be an all-new adventure for me. That's a lot of blood. Yes, indeed. Silver says, maybe vampires? Yeah, I don't know. Like, you know, in the first game, we had this sort of voodoo theme. In the second game, we had this werewolf theme. So I assume we're going to have another supernatural theme in this one, but I don't know what it is. I do know they show a unicorn in the introduction to the game. Are there unicorns in this one? I don't know. I'm not sure what that's about. The introduction offers very little to explain the presence of a unicorn. Vampires can't drink wolf blood. Unicorns love blood. So let's see who we can raid here. Trying to think if there's anything else I would say. I don't think so. But thanks y'all for hanging out and for helping me through this dang video game. Sure was a challenge. It's cold, Graham. Let's get moving. Sorry, Cedric. You should have bought a coat before we came up here. That's not my problem. I think we are going to go over to... Curious Joy is playing a game called Voice of Cards, The Isle Dragon Roars, which is a game I've been curious. I think there's a couple of games in this series now. I was looking at them and they look very interesting. So I think we'll pop on over there. Thanks again for hanging out on this wonderful, if a little bit frustrating adventure. And I hope y'all have a nice weekend and take care. We'll see you around.